Hey there everyone, and welcome to a new video, this time for Guy's event Lufenia. Now, as you can see, I'm already a turn in here. I used Kurasame's LD, and I'm just trying to set up for a kinda a forced comp. Normally you'd need earth damage for this stage, but this team generally is able to deal with the orb. Well, not the orb. It's able to brute force the orb. I'll break reset A again. Get that EX up to push B back a bit more. And now I'm gonna bring in my friend Ranza to use his burst. Now this is very important because it gives us a crap ton of regen. And I'm gonna add Pinellos to that. Along with all the other buffs going on here. This is gonna add us because of Kura's debuff, along with Reno's, we're gonna be doing a lot of damage every single turn. And we should decently effectively rush this orb down to 49%. While with our friend Ramza, we're going to continue using LD each turn. And since he's at 49, he's going to activate his Brave Steel again, but that's not the important part. The important part is we could start getting the other one down now. they do their brave steel and push back. Now I believe the next time the orb appears is at 29%. So we should be safe until then. Continue a normal lightning rotation. I think this should put him down to 58. Use another LD. Push them back a bit more too. They'll do the normal orb stealing, brave stealing thing, but that doesn't really matter. Save an LD for a little bit later. This should push them into their last orb range. At which point I'm going to use his LD for his last turn. And I will burst with her. Now just do continuous smoke strikes. . 6% should at least take them close to death. That finishes off A. I'll shout with Ramza here. Okay. Skill 2 again. I'm gonna do as much damage as I can now. And go into summon. This should leave us with more than enough by the end of this to finish him off. And finish him off with Ramza. Ah, yikes. That was... Ooh, that was kind of a pain. But I did it. 29 turns, nice. I took quite a few resets to get it into a good order to go on, and I know I started this video late, but that was worth doing. It's not even like I don't have Guy, because I did get kind of lucky with my pulls for him today. I only kind of went on to get him because the game threw his EX at me on the free pull. But I still wanted to do this anyway. It's a bit messy and started a bit late, but you guys only missed one turn, which was the obvious startup turn with Kura. It's like, oh, what do you do first turn with Kurasame? LD. That's kind of obvious, but yeah. So I couldn't start it earlier, but again, was having complications. Let's see, here's the party used. I probably had a bit more trouble with this because my Lightning has a lot of her speed passives removed, because I don't normally use them. So that made things a bit more difficult, but it seemed things went pretty well, actually. I managed it. No breaks or anything, because the enemies never actually got a turn. And yeah, that was kind of fun. Not something I want to do all the time, but I'm happy I was able to do it. But either way, good luck for anyone who actually wants to pull on Guy. because a lot of people are skipping him. He's not a bad character, he's just gonna be overtaken uh, pretty soon with a lot better options, especially with Brave damage reduction coming up, which is going to just pile drive guy straight into the ground from what I've heard. It's kind of sad because he is not a bad character at all. It's just future Lufenia mechanics just don't treat him well. And it's a giant shame. But either way, hopefully anyone who's pulling for him gets good luck pulling for him, and hope people have a way of getting through this Lufenia. It's certainly not a hard one if you actually have Earth in peril or some kind of Earth damage on your team, but it's a bit harder if you're doing bullcrap like this. But either way, see you everyone.